In an M&A transaction, the key points for both the buyer and the seller are quite similar. From a seller's perspective, they need to understand what are the value drivers that prospective buyers are going to be interested in. From a buyer's perspective, it's what is it that drives value, and what do you have to do to confirm that your perception of the value drivers is an accurate perception. You want to be able to confirm that the business community, whether it's the customers or the vendors, perceive this business as having integrity and value. From a seller's perspective, you want to make sure those relationships and the underlying parts of your business that create value are solid and tangible. In the M&A world, when you have a closing, whether you're a buyer or a seller, that's the best time in the entire transaction. Foulston Siefkin has a very varied and broad commercial practice. So I grew up as an income tax lawyer, and I have a lot of tax background, but we have a really strong tax department. And so when somebody comes in and says, I want to structure a transaction to buy or sell or do whatever, we can help them do that in a way that is most tax efficient. We have a strong employment department. We have great employment lawyers. They can tell you, as part of your due diligence process, what you need to worry about, what the company's done right and what they've done wrong, and how they can solve their problem, and how we can get the best employees compensated in a way that you, the client, believe is the fairest method of compensation, and do that very cost effectively. And that's the same true of our real estate lawyers and our intellectual property lawyers. Our lawyers have a reputation for being smart, competent, hardworking, and easy to get along with. I really believe in preparation. I learned that from the mentors around here. I am very prepared at everything that I do. I'm very careful about the things that I do. I am dogmatic about the things that I believe are in the best interest of my client, or that my client wants me to be dogmatic about. The best part about it is the opportunity to meet and interact with clients and to solve the need or problem that they have successfully. I was drafted into the United States Army in 1970 at the end of my first year of law school. And I spent 2 years during the Vietnam War in the Army, and that had a huge impact on my life. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. I am chairman of the Orpheum Theater, and I've been on the board since about '08. I've been chair since 11. I continue to be active in the chamber. I've been extremely involved in the chamber since about 1990. Also took on Visioneering Wichita as a co-chair and the Greater Wichita Economic Development Commission. I've been very active in downtown, and it started in 1990. Ultimately, it led to the Wichita Downtown Development Corporation. I'm available by phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If somebody wants to do something and they want to know how I can help them, they should pick up the phone and call me.